Hi there Aries, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 14th of September. The week begins with the heavens still reverberating to that potent solar eclipse which occurred in the part of your scope to do with precision, resources, attention to detail, and also health, fitness and diet. And all of these areas are going to be very key over the next 6 months. Particularly if you can bring into play your more individualistic needs. So in other words, you can bend or blend what you want to do with other sources of information to modify things so you feel that it's very authentic to you. So that's the pattern for the next 6 months. But this week, Mercury is going to be a key player. On Thursday, it is going to go into a 3-week retrograde. But all of this week, he is forging an opposition with Uranus in your sign, but a great link with Venus still in Leo, your sister fire sign. Now this can create some unexpected developments as far as your love life is concerned. And if you are looking to try to add a little bit more spontaneity to an existing tie, you can take the lead. A partner may be responsive, they may want things to stay exactly the same. So it could set up a little bit of a push or pull, particularly around Tuesday when the moon goes across Mercury and does link up also with Pluto. So why is that? Well, the key is this could be a key talking point on Tuesday for a relationship because Mercury continues to square up to Pluto all this week. If this sounds like it is rather familiar, it's because this occurred last week too. For you, it's all about how you articulate yourself and how you're perceived by other people, particularly in professional situations. And a great deal of care is going to be needed once Mercury does start to track backwards on Thursday. Don't rush things. Consider what you want to say. Consider the impression that you're going to make. That old-fashioned idea that first impressions do count the most is just as relevant now as it ever was. But I do feel that Tuesday's tensions could lead to a greater illumination of what your needs are. And with Venus still sparkling brilliantly with Mercury and also with Uranus, the more creative and playful side of your nature can certainly come out. And that's going to be important for you. For example, if you're doing a job or a role in life which doesn't really fill you with much excitement, perhaps you need to start to think of the ways you can adapt your situation to change things. That's not easy, I know. Sometimes we have responsibilities and obligations and we can't necessarily easily let these go. But do think, explore your options, see if there are some ways that you could start to develop your talents. However, there is, by Friday, another major change when Saturn, the planet of structure, returns to your sister fire sign of Sagittarius. She was there before, up until 4 months ago, so it's coming back and it's going to be with you broadly in this location, the 9th solar house, for the next 2.25 years. Knowledge is going to be vitally important during that time. If you're very well educated and skilled at what you do, you're going to be someone who's very much in demand during this transit. If you're a little bit lacking or you would like to improve the skills that you have, Saturn can encourage you to work very hard. It won't necessarily be an easy journey, but it can be one which you can progress through if you show the necessary perspiration. So I do feel that this week does have some practical elements to it, but also some playful ones, but communication's at the heart of it. And understanding how you interact with people, and sometimes things can happen in an unexpected way and some of our default nature will come out. And with Uranus and Mercury in opposition and Mercury squaring with Pluto and also tracking backwards on Thursday, just be cautious. You don't want to blurt something out which doesn't represent you in the way you really want. It's been a pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.